There's this beautiful story in Genesis 4, and we all know the story where Cain and Abel, they both give offerings to God, and of course only Abel's was accepted because it was according to what God wanted. And Cain gets jealous and he goes forwards and kills his own brother. And first of all, I mean, there's immediately that part where God says, look, there are repercussions to your actions. You killed your brother, so I'm sending you away. But even in that, he says that, look, I'm going to protect you, you know. But if you read even further on into the second half of Genesis 4, you read about Cain and those who came after him, you know, the generations that came after him. And what's fascinating is that you would think that this line of Cain is cursed, and to some degree they do carry the sins of their forefather. But at the same time, if you read, I believe it's in verse 13, you see that one of Cain's descendants becomes a blacksmith, and another one becomes a shepherd, you know, someone who works with livestock, and then you get someone who's also a musician. And so what's beautiful for me in this is that God says, look, you did this, and there are repercussions to your sin. There's effects of sin, and you have to carry those effects. But it doesn't mean that I'm not still with you. I'm still going to protect you. And not only that, I'm also going to give your generations that come after you the tools to carry on with life. You know, blacksmith, metalwork, whatever, livestock for food and for clothing and whatnot, and a musician for just a bit of entertainment and beauty. And so what's beautiful for me in that is just the fact that often when we sin, we feel far away from God. We think, I know I did this for the 50th time, for the 100th time. How can God still love me? How can he still want to be near me? And whereas it's true that yes, sin does separate us from God, God still seeks after us. He still says, look, you did this, there are repercussions to it, but also I still want you to come close to me. And in saying this, I'm not justifying us doing sin and doing wrong, but what I'm saying is that when you do fall, go back to God. He's there and he's waiting for you. God bless.